Hi, I'm Teacher Hernan, and welcome to Math for You. In this video, the topic is on multiplication of decimals. But before we will start, please subscribe and click that bell button if you want to be updated with all my latest videos. Multiplying decimal numbers almost the same as multiplying whole numbers, only we should learn or we should know where to put the decimal point correctly in the product. Let's have the first example here. We have 2.5 times 7. Again, these two numbers, when you multiply them, you call them factors. If you notice, in the factors, there is one decimal place. Now, let's multiply this like whole number or whole numbers. 7 times 5, that's 35. So 5 carry 3. Then 7 times 2, that's 14. 14 plus 3, that's 17. Now, after you multiply them as whole numbers, look at the decimal places in the factors. There is only one. So in the product, there should also be one decimal place. So where will you put the decimal point here to have one decimal place? So if I'll put here, there will be 2. So it must be here. So here I have one decimal place. So our answer is 17.5. Now let's have the next example. That is 4.8 times 1.3. So again, in the factors, if you notice, this time there are two decimal places. Here you have one decimal place. Here you have also one decimal place. So in the factors, you have two decimal places. Now let's multiply these like whole numbers. Now remember, in the product, there should also be two decimal places. Let's multiply them like whole numbers. 3 times 8, that's 24. So 4 carry 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2, that's 14. Next is 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. And after that, add. Reminder, you don't need to put any decimal point here. Only in the product. Let's add 4. 4 plus 8, that's 12. Carry 1. 1 plus 1 plus 4, that's 6. Again, in the factors, there are two decimal places. So in our product, there should also be two decimal places. So to have two decimal places here, so we have to put the decimal point here. So you have 1, 2. So we have here two decimal places. So our answer is 6.24. Did you get that? Now let's have one more example. Here I have 7.35 times 0.14. So in the factors, let's count the number of decimal places. Here I have 1, 2. Here I have 1, 2. So here you have 2. Here you have 2. That's 4. So in the factors, there are 4 decimal places. Meaning, in the product, there must also be 4 decimal places. But first, let's multiply them first like whole numbers. So let's start with 4 times 5. That's 20. 0 carry 2. This is 12. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, 14. So 4 carry 1. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 1 is 29. Next is 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 7 is 7. This is 0, so no need to multiply this. So let's add now. 0. 4 plus 5, that's 9. 9 plus 2, that's 12. So carry 1, 2, carry 1. Then 1 plus 2 plus 3, 7. That's 10. Now, where will you put the decimal point here? Remember, in the factors, there are 4 decimal places. So in our product, there should also be 4 decimal places. So let's count from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the decimal point must be here. So our final answer is 1.0290. Before I'll end this video, let me give you one challenging problem here. Let's see if you can do this mentally. Actually, you don't need to do the long process, okay? What will you do first? You have to observe first. Look at here, I have 4.38 times 12.6 equals to 43.8 times blank. What do you think is the missing number here to make them equal? Okay, let's see if you can get the correct answer there. Now take a look here. Take a look at this number. The digits are 438. So with this 438, so meaning the missing number here has these digits 1, 2, 6. But the problem is, where will you put the decimal point? Let's count the number of decimal places in these factors. Here you have 2 decimal places. Here you have 1. So 2 plus 1, you have 3 decimal places here. So to make them equal, there must be 3 decimal places also here. Since you have already 1 decimal place, so there must be 2 here to have 3 decimal places. So the decimal point must be placed here. So you have 1 decimal place here. Here you have 2 decimal places. So all in all, you have now 3 decimal places here. Now, both have 3 decimal places now. So meaning, the missing number here is 1.26. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.